Did you know nearly 60% of Americans, including high-income earners, live paycheck to paycheck? Are you trapped in this endless cycle, despite a good salary? Today, we expose the silent traps and reveal the strategies to truly break free. You might pull in $100,000, even $200,000 annually in Silicon Valley or on Wall Street, yet feel your bank account is always running on fumes. This isn't a lack of income, it's a symptom of a deeper financial challenge. The culprit? Often, it's lifestyle creep. As your income grows, so does your spending. That bigger house, the luxury car, gourmet meals, each step up consumes your newfound financial gains. Then there's the hidden burden of debt. The average American household carries over $6,000 in credit card debt, often at crippling rates above 20% APRA. This isn't just a number, it's a wealth destroyer. And it's not just credit cards. Student loans, averaging over $37,000 per borrower, and escalating car payments add hundreds, even thousands, to your monthly outflows, eroding your financial freedom before you even see the money. The illusion of wealth is powerful. New cars, designer clothes, extravagant dinners, all to project success, while your emergency fund remains non-existent and your investment portfolio stagnates. It's a gilded cage. This isn't financial freedom, it's the rat race dressed in designer clothes. You're constantly working just to maintain appearances, to keep up with the Joneses, not to build lasting, generational wealth. So, how do we break free? The first mindset shift is crucial. True wealth isn't your income, it's your net worth. It's what you own, like your investments and assets, minus what you owe. Shockingly, many high earners, despite impressive salaries, have a negative net worth due to debt. Our immediate goal is to flip that equation, shifting focus from mere income to building tangible equity. The next step to freedom is intimately understanding your cash flow. Where exactly does every single dollar go after taxes? And what are your true fixed versus variable expenses? Studies by Fidelity and others consistently show most people underestimate their discretionary spending by 10–20%. This hidden money drain, often on small daily purchases, is where hundreds, even thousands, vanish monthly. Every dollar spent on immediate gratification is a dollar not invested. This is the opportunity cost. That $5 daily latte isn't just $18–25 a year, it's a missed chance for significant future wealth. Compounded over 30 years at a modest 7% annual return, the S&P 500 average, that $5 daily latte isn't just $18–25 a year. It's over $170,000 lost from your potential retirement fund. Let that sink in. The wealthy don't just try to save, they automate it. Set up automatic transfers to your 401k, Roth IRA, or brokerage accounts on payday before you even see the money. Make saving non-negotiable. Even starting with $100 a month, automatically invested into a low-cost S&P 500 ETF can significantly build your wealth over decades. Consistency, not timing, is the key to escaping the cycle. You've automated savings, that's step one. But what if high-interest debt is silently eroding your progress, making every dollar saved feel like 2 steps back? Credit card debt, for instance, can average 20% APRA. Imagine your investment earns 7% annually, but your credit card charges 20%. That's a net loss of 13% before you even factor in inflation. You're effectively losing ground, trapped by the interest monster. The fastest path to financial freedom often starts with aggressively eliminating high-interest debt. The debt avalanche method, paying off highest interest first, can save you thousands and accelerate your wealth journey. Once debt-free, your saving power truly unleashes. That money previously servicing high-interest loans can now aggressively fuel your investment portfolio, turning a defensive strategy into an offensive one. Now, let's talk market cycles. Many retail investors buy high and sell low, driven by fear and greed. Understanding that corrections are normal, like the S&P 500's average 10% pullback annually, is crucial. Diversification isn't just about owning different stocks. It's strategic asset allocation across equities, bonds, real estate, and even alternatives. This strategy, pioneered by giants like Ray Dalio, stabilizes returns. As your income grows, be wary of lifestyle inflation. Upgrading your car, house, or daily expenses just because you can often negates any increase in your saving potential. Stay disciplined, even when flush. While cutting expenses is vital, truly escaping paycheck to paycheck requires increasing your income. Don't just budget, strategize how to earn more. A side hustle generating an extra $500/month can drastically change your financial trajectory. Beyond a traditional job, explore passive income streams. Real estate rentals, dividend stocks, or even creating digital products can build wealth that isn't tied to your active working hours. Think leveraged income. For those in tech, understanding stock options and equity is paramount. A well-negotiated equity package in a high-growth startup can be far more valuable than salary alone. It's how many Silicon Valley millionaires are made. The FIRE movement, financial independence. Retire early isn't just a dream. It's a calculated strategy, often requiring saving 50–70% of your income. It's aggressive, but it offers freedom decades earlier than traditional retirement. Don't overlook tax efficiency. Understanding the difference between Roth and traditional 401k/IRA, or how capital gains are taxed, can save you hundreds of thousands over a lifetime. It's not just what you earn, but what you keep. The biggest battle isn't with the market, it's with yourself. Patience, discipline, and emotional control are your most powerful assets. Wall Street legends didn't get rich overnight, they mastered their own psychology. Avoid the siren song of FOMO, fear of missing out. Chasing the latest meme stock or crypto pump often leads to massive losses. Remember, steady, consistent investing in proven assets outperforms speculative bets over time. Ultimately, escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle isn't just about personal freedom. It's about building generational wealth, leaving a legacy of financial security for your children and grandchildren. That's true power. Many believe earning more is the only solution, but without discipline, lifestyle creep is inevitable. Your income rises, but so do your expenses, often by 90% of the raise, trapping you in the same cycle. Behavioral economics reveals our spending isn't always rational. Retail therapy, social media influence, and the dopamine hit of a new purchase drive impulse buys, often costing us thousands annually. The future self problem: we discount future rewards for immediate gratification. That $5 daily coffee costs you over $100,000 in lost retirement savings over 30 years, thanks to compounding. The simplest solution? Automate your finances. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investment accounts like your 401k or Roth IRA. You'll never miss money you don't even see. Not all debt is created equal. Good debt like a mortgage or business loan can build wealth. Bad debt like high-interest credit cards, averaging 20% APRA, actively destroys your financial future. Embrace the power of small wins. Consistently saving $100 a month in an S&P 500 index fund, with an average 10% annual return, can grow to over $200,000 in 30 years. Start small, stay consistent. Don't overlook tax efficiency. Contributing to a 401k can reduce your taxable income by thousands each year, saving you money now and letting your investments grow tax-deferred for decades. Understanding capital gains tax is crucial for long-term investors. Holding investments for over a year means lower long-term capital gains rates, often half of short-term rates, maximizing your net returns. Your investment strategy must align with your personal risk tolerance. Are you comfortable with the S&P 500's historical volatility of 15% annually, or do you prefer a more conservative approach? Beyond simple diversification, strategic asset allocation is key. Spreading investments across stocks, bonds, real estate, and even alternative assets like venture capital can optimize returns for your specific goals. To truly escape, create multiple income streams. A side hustle generating just $500 extra per month can boost your annual savings by $6,000, accelerating your journey to financial independence by years. Inflation is the silent wealth killer. With average inflation around 3% annually, your cash loses value every year. Investments are not just about growth, they're essential to preserve your purchasing power. Beware of cognitive biases. Confirmation bias makes us seek information that supports our existing beliefs, leading to poor decisions. Overcome this by actively seeking diverse perspectives and data. A structured financial plan is your roadmap. Studies show individuals with a written financial plan are 2.5 times more likely to achieve their goals than those who rely on ad hoc decisions. The biggest hurdle is often just starting. Don't wait for perfection. Begin with a single $50 investment in an S&P 500 ETF. That first step, no matter how small, begins the compounding journey. Beyond just starting, optimizing your investment vehicles is crucial. Many overlook the power of tax-advantaged accounts like 401ks and Roth IRAs, which can supercharge your long-term growth by shielding gains from taxes. Think of the employer match in your 401k as guaranteed free money. Missing out means leaving thousands on the table annually. A typical 50% match up to 6% of your salary could mean an extra $3,000 per year for a $100,000 earner. While the S&P 500 is a great foundation, true diversification means looking beyond. Consider international equities, real estate, or even alternative assets. This reduces concentration risk, as seen in the 2000 tech bubble or 2008 housing crisis. Your personal risk tolerance dictates your portfolio's allocation. A 30-year-old tech worker might handle a 90/10th stock bond split, while a 55-year-old nearing retirement might prefer 60/40th. Understand your comfort level with market swings. Behavioral economics shows our brains are wired for herd mentality, especially during market downturns. When everyone is panicking and selling, that's often when true value emerges. Legendary investors buy when others are fearful. Market downturns aren't losses, they're opportunities. The S&P 500 has averaged a 10% annual return over decades, but that includes numerous corrections. Embrace volatility, use dollar-cost averaging, and stay invested. To truly escape the cycle, cultivate multiple passive income streams. This isn't about getting rich quick, it's about financial resilience. Think rental properties, dividend stocks, high-yield savings, or even licensing digital assets. Reinvesting dividends is the unsung hero of compounding. A $10,000 investment returning 3% dividends, reinvested, can grow significantly faster than one where dividends are taken out. It's how wealth truly snowballs over decades. As your income grows, beware of lifestyle inflation. Upgrading your car, house, or dining habits proportionally with every raise can trap you back in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Live below your means, even as your means increase. True financial freedom often includes building generational wealth. Basic estate planning, like a will or trust, ensures your assets are distributed as you intend, protecting your family's future and legacy. Educating the next generation about money is perhaps your most powerful investment. Teach your children about saving, budgeting, and the magic of compounding early. A financially literate child is a financially independent adult. Don't navigate this journey alone. Seek out a financial mentor or join a community of like-minded investors. Sharing insights and strategies can accelerate your learning curve and provide crucial support during challenging times. Your financial plan isn't set in stone. Review and adjust it annually or whenever major life events occur. A market correction, a new job, or a family expansion requires re-evaluating your goals and strategy. Ultimately, escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle isn't just about accumulating money. It's about buying back your time. Financial independence grants you the freedom to pursue passions, spend time with loved ones, and live life on your terms. This journey requires discipline, patience, and continuous learning. But the reward, a life where your choices are driven by purpose, not necessity, is immeasurable. Start today, stay consistent, and claim your financial future. Ignoring your financial health isn't just stagnant, it's a backward slide. The average S&P 500 return over the last decade was around 10% annually. Imagine the wealth you're leaving on the table by delaying action. Each passing day is a lost opportunity for growth. Financial freedom isn't solely about portfolio size. It's about reclaiming your time and peace of mind. Studies show chronic financial stress significantly impacts health. What's the ROI on a good night's sleep or precious moments with family, free from money worries? You don't have to navigate this journey alone. Connect with mentors, join financial communities, or leverage platforms like FinTwit. Learning from those who've successfully built wealth, from Silicon Valley founders to seasoned Wall Street veterans, accelerates your progress exponentially. True wealth extends beyond your lifetime. Building a financial legacy means creating opportunities for future generations, not just yourself. Think of it as planting a mighty redwood, its shade enjoyed by those who come long after you've gone. What will your legacy be? Your first tangible step, a brutal financial audit. Know your exact income, expenses, debts, and assets. You can't chart a course to financial independence without a precise map of your current position. This isn't just budgeting, it's reconnaissance for your future. The financial world is a dynamic classroom. Continuous learning isn't optional, it's essential. From understanding new tech trends impacting markets to mastering tax-efficient investing strategies like Roth 401ks, staying informed protects and grows your capital in an evolving landscape. Remember the compound effect, not just on money, but on habits. Small, consistent actions saving an extra $50, reading one finance article daily, automating investments build an unstoppable momentum. It's the daily discipline, not grand gestures, that creates lasting wealth. The paycheck-to-paycheck cycle is a prison of your own making, but the keys are in your hand. Embrace the journey of financial liberation. Start today, stay persistent, and watch as your future self thanks you for choosing freedom over complacency. Your financial destiny awaits.